What up, people? It's your boy, Stealth Jet, back at it once again, and I'm going to bring you some more gameplay. We're coming on a field hunting, and I want you to take note. Look at how small this lobby is. Now, I do get a frequently asked question of, Jet, when do you play Vigor? To be honest with you, it's at extreme ends of the day. Either I play early in the morning to get it over with, or I touch a bit of grass, you know what I'm saying, come home, and right before I go to bed, I'll be like, you know what, man, let me get a shootout in, or let me get 2 encounters in, and then I go to bed, and I record early that morning. So, I cannot quite remember on which end of the day this right here was recorded, but this is just me talking here, and I learned this because of my experience with Black Ops 2 back in the day. I do better in larger lobbies. I don't know why that's the case, but it's the case. So we start off right here, and in my opinion, the second worst spawn point in this game. Well, on this map, rather. And I say that because look at where I'm looking at. Somebody spawns right down there, down that road, and another person spawns up there on that lookout. So pretty much, you're in a shit sandwich from the get-go. Which is why I don't spend a lot of time in that house. But here's a red flag. You had 10 seconds to look at the map, just like me. So, you should have noticed a very important spinny thingy that is right here. The detector. Now, a comm station's used, granted, but the detector isn't used. And to my knowledge, somebody can spawn right there in that campsite. And I think it's like a coding thing, where if somebody spawns near the red house, then nobody spawns at the campsite. That's what I think. But I'm walking past the detector, and you see, I keep looking at this ridgeline, and I'm saying to myself, where's the obvious crouching sniper? Where is the end from Metal Gear Solid 3? Snow version. Where is he at? Well, I'm walking here in the open, and you see, I'm looking dead at that ridgeline. I'm not getting spotted or shot at. So I say to myself, it's not worth trying to poke around for something that you don't know is there or not. So I'm gonna mosey over. Who the hell says mosey over anymore? I'm gonna relocate and move about and move around to the center of the map. You know what I'm saying? The half bowl of death, as I used to call it back in the day. And we're gonna see if anything is gonna happen. I mean, a time safe button went off. One of them did. So, what's next? What is that person gonna do? The crazy thing is, I was halfway right. I was wrong about the title though. Not crouching sniper, hidden sniper. From the beginning of the match. Somebody was prone on the ridgeline. I was just looking at the wrong ridgeline. So, this guy's now dealt with. And credit where credit is due. He did hit me. And he hit me pretty hard. And did y'all hear that very ominous, weird boom on the left side of the map? The same area where I was like, I'm gonna leave here because nobody's here. I point that out because I say to myself, literally as I'm crossing the doorway, somebody's going to use that detector. They're going to. So, let me make my position not as obvious as to what I'm doing. And I know what you're saying. You're probably like, Jet, what do you mean? Hear me out. If you anticipate somebody going for the detector, try to put yourself in a very odd location. Don't put yourself near any POIs. Don't put yourself in the airdrop area. Don't put yourself near any loot events. Run to a random behind area and wait for them to use their detector. Then you make your move. Because what you're doing is, you're deceiving them. You're feeding them false information. Case in point. I mean, not really in point, but case in halfway point, rather. Whenever I said, as I was crossing the doorway, they're going to use the detector, I would have ran to my right and parked myself behind that ridgeline. Not near the exit, not on top of the ridgeline, but behind it. That little hill right there I'm looking at, I would have ran straight back there and went on one knee to make myself look like a transmitter. Then, I was going to wait and see what it was going to do. But, Field Content is a big-ass map, number one. And number two, y'all did say, and I did say, that this is a small map. Wait a minute. Y'all did see, and I did say, this is a small lobby. There you go. So, we're going to see what's going to happen. And that's why I'm kind of, walking over here. Because yes, I know the airdrop's coming, but I don't want to be too close to the center of the damn circle. You know that green circle on your map? Yeah. So, here comes the plane, and it appears like I killed a guy who had a time safe. It appears like that. But you never know. Somebody could still be around. So I pull out the bugle, and I look over this here ridgeline, make sure that nothing's happening. And yep, spot the airdrop in the air. And it's going to land where, wouldn't you guess it, near the crashed helicopter. Wait a minute, did y'all ever notice that there's a crashed helicopter and a crashed plane on this here mountain ridge? Oh, this shit cursed. Anyways, airdrop is down. So, I'm going to make myself quick and light as air in order for me to do what I want to do. But check out what I do right here though. This is risky, but it worked. Notice how I'm going to climb on top of the helicopter rotor blade. Well, spinny thingy. And I don't get shot at. But also, that was a huge misplay. That was so unnecessary. Because, for some reason, I forgot to equip my body armor and my radiation grenade. So I did that risky behind play for nothing. What I'm trying to tell you is that I deserve to get shot at for that. But look what's happening. I'm running basically down the alley, down the middle of the map. And I'm not getting shot at. Okay. That airdrop is still on the ground. Nobody's going for it. Okay. The detector is not being used at all. Even though we heard a small little explosion on the other side of the map. So, where is everybody? Yes, I know I killed 2 people, but there's always that one fucker in a bush on the other end of the map for no apparent reason. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I always assume that there's one person on the map unless I pull out a port and I use it and I don't find anybody. That's what I assume. So again, where is everybody? You see, I'm loitering right here in the middle of the map just in case anything were to happen. But I check my consumables and sure enough, nobody's here. Now don't get excited and go out into the field thinking, oh, there's a small lobby here. If I kill 2 people, everybody else gonna be dead. It's not like that. It is not like that at all. Because there are certain people who will wait until the end of the match to do anything important. But on the other end of the spectrum, you got certain people who will rush everybody at the start of the match and try to wipe a lobby. And there are players that will be in between, like me. So don't take this, copy paste it into your brain and be like, oh, okay, bet this is how it's going to work out. No. Stay vigilant, keep your eyes about you, and always move your camera. Because you never know, you might spot somebody out in the open. I'll see you next time. Peace.